The Indian military services have established numerous and distinguished academies and staff colleges across India for the purpose of training professional soldiers in new generation military sciences, warfare command and strategy, and associated technologies. Education and training. Rashtriya Indian Military College. The Rashtriya Indian Military College, Dehradun was founded on 13 March 1922 with the object of providing necessary preliminary training for Indians wishing to become officers in Indian Armed Forces. The institution now runs school classes from 8th to 12th on 10+2 CBSE pattern and serves as a feeder institution to the National Defence Academy, Kadakwisla, where males who have passed 12th class of school are taken as cadets to receive their initial training for the Army, Navy and Air Force. Rashtriya Military Schools. These were established at Ajmer, Bangalore, Belgaum, Chail and Dholpur in British times and referred to as King George's Military Schools. The cadets enrolled in these schools are known as Georgians, after the founder Father King George. Rashtriya Military Schools are a Category A establishment under the direct control of DGMT. All instructions pertaining to finance, training, admission and recruitment are received directly from AHQ. Chail Military School, Chail, Shimla. Ajmer Military School, Ajmer. Bangalore Military School. Belgaum Military School. Dholpur Military School. Sainik Schools. The scheme to establish Sainik Schools was started in 1961 to broaden the recruitment base and remove a perceived regional imbalance in the officers' cadre of the defense forces. Sainik Schools are a joint venture of the central and state governments. Sainik School Society administered 24 Sainik Schools in 2012. These schools are affiliated to Central Board of Secondary Education. UP Sainik School is the only Sainik school which is run by a state government. Indian Army. The chief institutions training Indian Army officers are Army War College. It is the premier all-arms tactical training institution for officers and performs important functions of evaluation of concepts and doctrines in the fields of tactics and operational logistics. The institution was earlier known as College of Combat (MHOW) and has been redesignated as Army War College (MHOW) from 1 January 2003. Infantry School. The Infantry School (MHOW) is the largest and the oldest military training center of the Indian Army. The institution is responsible for developing the complete spectrum of tactical drills and concepts pertaining to infantry operating in varied terrain and environment and introduce them from time to time. This institution also trains the National Shooting Team under the aegis of Army Marksmanship Unit, which is part of Infantry School. Junior Leaders Wing. The Junior Leaders Wing, Belgaum, is part of Infantry School, MHOW, and trains junior officers and junior leaders in sub-unit level in tactical and special mission techniques to enable them to carry out assigned operational missions. Indian Military Academy. The Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, is credited with providing excellent officers who are highly disciplined, thoroughly motivated and deeply committed to serve the nation with honor and dignity. The valediction of the Academy is evident from the bountiful sagas of bravery, valor and sacrifice displayed by its alumni in times of crisis. Officers Training Academy. The Officers Training Academy imparts training to young men and women to enable them to take the rightful place as officers in the Indian Army. Chennai and Gaya, Bihar. High Altitude Warfare School. The High Altitude Warfare School, Gulmarg, is a training establishment imparting specialized mountain warfare and winter warfare training to Indian Army personnel. Armored Corps Center and School. The Armored Corps Center and School, Ahmednagar, is a premier institution of the Army. It imparts training pertaining to employment of mechanical forces in battle and development of concepts for future battle. School of Artillery. School of Artillery, Deolali, Nashik District, Maharashtra, is a premier institution of the Army and imparts effective training, evaluation of new equipment for induction and development of new concepts, doctrine for application of artillery fire. Army Air Defense College. The Army Air Defense College, Gopalpur, imparts training for provision of effective air defense artillery protection to ground forces against long and medium-altitude enemy air attacks, and also to preserve specified tactical and strategic vital areas and pivotal points from critical danger and destruction from enemy air attacks. College of Military Engineering. The role of College of Military Engineering, Pune, encompasses three aspects, i.e., training, advisory, projects, research and experimentation. Military College of Telecommunication Engineering. The Military College of Telecommunication Engineering (MHOW) is a premier training institute of the Corps of Signals. A variety of courses catering for the training needs in information technology and communication for the Indian Army are conducted at MCTE, Counter-Insurgency and Jungle Warfare School. The CIJW School in Varenkte, Mizoram, is an institution for counter-guerrilla training. The institution has risen to be the nodal agency for imparting counter-insurgency training for the other branches. Junior Leaders Academy, Bareilly and Ramgarh. The Junior Leaders Academy, Bareilly and Ramgarh conduct institutionalized leadership training for junior leaders, who are junior commissioned officers and non-commissioned officers of the Army. Army Service Corps Centre College. The ASC Centre College, Bangalore, imparts training to officers, personnel below officer rank of Army Service Corps and other arms and services, indicating personnel from foreign countries in various disciplines of supplies, fuel, oil and lubricants, mechanical transport, animal transport and air dispatch. The center also trains recruits for induction into service into Army Service Corps. Army Medical Corps Center and School. The AMC Center and School, Lucknow, conducts from basic to advanced courses for Army Medical Corps and military nursing service officers. The center also trains recruits for induction into service into Army Medical Corps. College of Materials Management, Jabalpur. The College of Materials Management, Jabalpur, is the hub center of all logistics courses for Army. It runs courses like Advanced Material Management, High Munition Course and Quartermaster courses for officers, JCOs and NCOs. It also imparts basic training to technical clerks. Military College of Electronic and Mechanical Engineering. The Military College of Electronics and Mechanical Engineering, Secunderabad, is an institution of technical education in the Army. The college was awarded the Golden Peacock National Training Award as well as Golden Peacock National Quality Award. Remount and Veterinary Corps Center and School. The RVC Center and School, Meerut Khan, imparts basic military and technical training to young veterinary graduates on commission and to various technical tradesmen of the Corps like dressers, riders, farriers, army dog trainers and lab attendants. The center also trains recruits for induction into service into Remount and Veterinary Corps Antoine School, Army Education Corps Training College and Center. The AEC Training College and Center, Pachmahi, is a Category A establishment, a regimental training center for AEC personnel and an autonomous college affiliated to Barkatala University, Bhopal. Corps of Military Police Center and School. The CMP Center and School, Bangalore, imparts basic military training to all personnel enrolled in Corps of Military Police and also conduct courses for officers on deputation to the Corps. Army School of Physical Training. The Army School of Physical Training, Pune, runs the sports training course for Army personnel, Central Police Organization and paramilitary forces to train instructors capable of imparting physical training and sports coaching at appropriate level. Army Airborne Training School. The Army Airborne Training School, Agra, imparts training in aerial delivery and air transportation of men and material. It is also responsible for carrying out research and trial pertaining to airportability and paradropping of all types of equipment. Institute of National Integration. The Institute of National Integration, Pune, imparts training to officers, personnel below officer rank and religious teachers. Its focus is on instilling a sense of national and cultural unity in the officer corps. Institute of Military Law. The Institute of Military Law, Kamptri, imparts training to officers of Judge Advocate General branch as well as other arms and services in military and allied law. Army Sports Institute. The Army Sports Institute at Pune and Army Sports Nodes is a public relations sports center intended for portraying the Army in a positive light. Appropriate funds have been earmarked for the construction and equipment coupled with food habitat, advertising and training under foreign coaches. Army Cadet College. Army Cadet College, Dehradun, is a wing of the IMA which caters for training of service cadets selected for commission. On completion of the course, these cadets also qualify for a BA or BSc degree, recognized by the Jawaharlal Nehru University. Combat Army Aviation Training School. CAATS is the main training course for aviators of the Air Wing of the Army Aviation Corps. It is located at the Army Aviation Base in Nashik Road. It replaced the Indian Air Force's Academy, the helicopter training school, as the main training school for Army aviators. It mainly operates cheetahs and chetaks and also has simulators. Others include Army Clerks Training School, Aurangabad, Army School of Mechanical Transport, Bangalore, Army Air Transport Support School, Agra, EME School, Vadodara, Military Intelligence Training School and Depot, Pune, Military School of Music, Pachmahi. Indian Navy. The Indian Navy has numerous training establishments at various places. The Indian Naval Academy is presently located in Ezhimala, near Kannur in Kerala state. Indian Naval Academy, Ezhimala. INS Agrina, Coimbatore. INS Chilka, INS Dronacharya, Kochi. INS Garuda, Kochi. INS Hamla, Mumbai. Institute of Naval Medicine, Mumbai. INS Kunjali, Mumbai. INS Mandovi, Goa. Naval Institute of Educational and Training Technology, Kochi. National Eye Institute of Hydrography, Goa. INS Shivaji, Lonavla, Shipwright School, Visakhapatnam. INS Valshura, Jamnagar. INS Venduradhi, Kochi. INS Satavaharana, Vishakhapatnam. Indian Air Force. The Indian Air Force has a training command and several training establishments, while technical and other support staff are trained at the various ground training schools. The pilots are trained at the Air Force Academy located at Dundigal, near Hyderabad, Telangana. College of Air Warfare Secunderabad. Pilot Training Establishment, Allahabad. Air Force Administrative College, Coimbatore. School of Aviation Medicine, Bangalore. Air Force Technical Training College, Jalahali, near Bangalore. Paratroopers Training School, Agra. Indian Air Force Test Pilot School, Bangalore. TETTRA Schools, Pune. Indian Coast Guard. The Indian Coast Guard has planned to set up a training establishment for Indian Coast Guard personnel at Kannur district of Kerala. Indian Coast Guard Academy, Asikal. Tri-Service Institutions. National Defence College. The National Defence College, inaugurated on 27 April 1960, is the only institution in the country that imparts knowledge on all aspects of national security and strategy. Senior defense and civil service officers participate in a 47-week comprehensive program of national security and strategy. College of Defense Management. The Institute of Defense Management, Secunderabad, was established in June 1972, impart in modern, scientific management training to the armed forces officers. The IDM was renamed as College of Defense Management in 1980. The college has trained over 5,000 officers of the rank of Major to Major General and equivalents of the three services through its on-campus programs. It has also given exposure in defense management to a large number of officers through external capsules. Officers from paramilitary forces, Ministry of Defense, research and development organizations and friendly foreign countries also attend various on-campus programs. Defense Services Staff College. The Defense Services Staff College, Wellington, is a premier tri-service training establishment imparting training to middle-level officers of the three wings of Indian Armed Forces, friendly foreign countries and Indian civil services. The DSSC is located in picturesque settings at Wellington, near Kannur in the Nilgiris Mountains of Tamil Nadu state. National Defence Academy. The National Defence Academy, Kadakwasla, is a premier inter-service training institution where future officers of armed forces are trained. The training involves an exacting schedule of 3 years before the cadets join the respective service academics, viz. Indian Military Academy, Naval Academy and Air Force Academy. Medical Personnel. Armed Forces Medical College. The AFMC is located in Pune, near Mumbai in Maharashtra state. It is an inter-services institution. AFMC has multiple roles to perform. These are primarily training of medical undergraduates and postgraduates, dental postgraduates, nursing cadets and paramedical staff. Patient care forms an integral part of its training curriculum, and the attached hospital benefits from the expertise available at AFMC. The institution is responsible for providing the entire pool of specialists and super specialists to armed forces by giving them in-service training. The AFMC is well known as one of the premier medical institutions of India, and its entrance test is written by thousands of high school students throughout India who vie for its approximately 130 seats. Selected candidates are also required to pass a medical and fitness test on par with those for officer cadets. The 5-year course also includes basic military training, on par with that received by all officer cadets at other academies of the armed forces, as well as training in battlefield medicine. After graduation, cadets are to serve for a minimum of 7 years in the Indian Army, after which they are free to leave or continue as commissioned medical officers.